Yo, youthful Miami has a ton, and I mean too much going on right presently. It's becoming humorous from Diddy trimming her all monetarily to battling with Armin Wiggins and DJ Scholastics, and returning to her child daddy since she's Barrow Kid someone necessities to check in the event that your city young lady is truly oak. So have all of you seen the photographs of youthful Miami? As of late seen out in the club, with her child daddy Southside, the two offer a kid together, and were dating for almost a year prior to Miami. Turned into Diddy's sugar child, well from photographs that made rounds of youthful Miami at the club she seemed, by all accounts, to be having an extremely great time with her child daddy only 2 or 3 days after things with Diddy went down now. I couldn't say whether her child daddy or any other individual besides can support her the manner in which Diddy did yet word on the road is that youthful Miami is as of now enduring since Diddy quit trimming those checks obviously. This is a far-reaching influence of how Diddy immediately settled a claim from his previous sweetheart Cass, who blamed him for saying her all through their very long-term relationship. Not long after Diddy was hit with a couple of additional claims from different ladies, guaranteeing he them during the 90s. And mid-2000s, Diddy denied every one of the charges, including the cases from Cassie. Yet what I can be sure of is that he needed to leave behind a few millions due to the cases on top of the cash. He was at that point changing out Diddy, likewise lost various undertakings and supports, which would have in any case recharged his pockets. Child we as a whole realized that Miami was with Diddy in view of the cash she was getting from him, and in light of the fact that Diddy has been losing more money than he is acquiring his need, is truly not on a sugar child. Right, currently recall Diddy was the person who assisted Miami with sending off Carisha supplications, and the motivation behind why it was on Revolt Television was on the grounds that Diddy was the director of Revolt Television at that point. So he made some things happen to get her some broadcast appointment for her show. Yet after he was hit with those claims, he was thrown out from his situation and Miami show was required to be postponed as a matter of fact. Since Cassie's claim, Miami has not delivered any new episodes well. She has said that the motivation behind why she had some time off from the show was on the grounds that she was dealing with an unscripted TV drama, which by the manner in which will never again highlight Diddy in the event that you missed it back in September 2023. Youthful Miami declared that she had an unscripted television show underway, and she even discussed a show with boards saying it's an unscripted TV drama regarding me consistently in my life. I believe I'm thoughtful a day in life for Miami now. In a similar meeting, youthful Miami was additionally offered all the city young ladies guidance on the most proficient method to pack someone like Diddy. No way, I figure. I don't know, 'cause individuals say that I wasn't Diddy tight, yet obviously I am, so I imagine that you just became yourself, 'cause individuals they incline toward what's genuine, like such countless individuals attempt to be something that a night like you just became yourself. I'm only myself. Since declaring her impending show, people have contemplated whether Diddy would show up on the show, and he was truly intended to show up, yet not any longer. Clearly youthful Miami needs to movie new happy to supplanted the recording from the few episodes Diddy at first was in before his legitimate difficulty began to mix essentially with Diddy done paying for her rich way of life. He is unhelpful for Miami. On Diddy removing Miami, a nearby source who addressed media takeout truly said that Diddy was eliminating a few costs since he was battling monetarily, and that perhaps of the greatest cost he as of late needed to cut off was youthful Miami. As per Miami's companion, Diddy had been paying for private flights, shopping binge, and lease for La Miami penthouse. The companion likewise said that Diddy actually purchased youthful Miami a Christmas present, yet he's not generally so liberal as he used to be. And he's not paying her lease or giving her cash any longer. Evidently, he likewise told her not to expect anything from him in the future. As per the companion, Diddy isn't in a decent spot intellectually either. and he can truly utilize somebody like Kisha in his life. Said she truly thinks often about him yet. When squeezed by media takeout, the companion likewise added, yet the cash is significant, yes. So he needs to begin paying once more in the event that he needs her buddy clearly. This thing about Kisha being paid to be a sweetheart isn't shocking considering Diddy has in every case transparently paid Miami to be his better half. As a matter of fact, back in 2022 they were having issues since Diddy decreased her recompense from 500 to 200. This was likewise around when Puma Wright said Miami presumably had a lot of soil on Diddy, and that is the reason 200 was insufficient for her to remain in the relationship. She was getting 500 per month. She quit on the grounds that he dropped a definitely, I believe. That is where they at with it currently. No yet comprehend this, think about this. And there are ladies in this room. How could you quit what happening at 250,000 ain't enough? As devotees kept on addressing why 200 was insufficient for youthful Miami, Diddy immediately backtracked and apologized to Miami by filling her home with roses and raising her stipend back up to 500K. I imply that Maine demonstrated that Miami had an excessive lot of soil on him, and he was unable to take a chance with her uncovering him. Yet at this moment, the justification for why Diddy feels sufficiently certain to remove her for good this time is on the grounds that he has proactively lost everything, and he doesn't feel like he has much else to lose. I, for one, don't have the foggiest idea about how it could deteriorate than the things that have previously been uncovered. If to the point that is the thing Miami was relying on, that card was at that point played by Cassie. Fundamentally, Kisha has the same old thing on Diddy, and Diddy no longer sees the need to support her. Child, I mean. It's sort of miserable thinking about how youthful Miami attempted to help Diddy like a couple of days under the watchful eye of the claims broke the web. Youthful Miami posted a photograph with Diddy, and someone inquired as to whether she had not gained from Cassie, and she just answered by saying the critic had gotten some unacceptable page on Diddy's birthday. Youthful Miami likewise posted several photographs with Diddy for his birthday, and by there were a ton of remarks from individuals advising her to avoid Diddy. You realize, I for one get why individuals were saying that Miami could likewise be a casualty, particularly with every one of the similitudes between what Cassie said and what was occurring with youthful Miami. For instance, in a few of the photos youthful Miami has with Diddy, she has white nails. And Cassie said in the claim Diddy made her wear white nails to differentiate the skin of the individuals of color he paid to lay down with her. There's likewise when Diddy sent youthful Miami roses after a contention and took her on numerous excursions, very much like what Cassie portrayed used to occur after he messed her up. Then in the past, youthful Miami had a horrible breakdown, and she told to XL that her breakdown was on the grounds that she failed to catch her planes. Yet thinking back, perhaps Diddy caused the breakdown. In addition to, we likewise definitely realize that Diddy used to give her the brilliant showers. I can't say it, you got to it. Say make an effort, assuming that you like brilliant showers. I do brilliant showers, meaning when the person pees on you, pee on you. Wherever you like it, I very much like you at any rate. When everything got excessively warmed, with the claim she evidently chose to have some time off from the relationship with a nearby source, saying with all that going on youthful Miami is simply avoiding it, who understands what's in store. Yet for the time being, the two of them concluded that it's ideal to put things on break. And get this, Diddy is additionally a peace squeeze that Carisha simply ended up being of the roads, particularly after she was spotted clubbing with her child daddy. And he's likewise purportedly squeezed about Miami removing every one of his scenes on her unscripted TV drama. Child Carisha is excessively occupied to address that right now, since she's likewise associated with a hot fight with Armin Wiggins and DJ Scholastics, who likewise BS fundamentally said Miami is of the roads and enthusiastically offered herself to Diddy Kid. I didn't anticipate that things should race the manner in which they did, yet all of a sudden youthful Miami was discussing the way that DJ Scholastics wouldn't fret connecting with Diggers. She got down on the claims against him, and surprisingly, dissed him in a bit on her tune, to which Scholastics answered the web journals and individuals who used to jack her was broiling her